That's the sound of Skyline Hotel, a rising indie pop rock band started by brothers Jon and Jeff Lee right here in the DMV. Local critics have them called incredibly brilliant with music that can be played on any radio station in the world. They're in our studio today on The Sound. Hi everyone, I'm Britt Waters and welcome to The Sound. Music reviewers say the pop rock band Skyline Hotel puts a lot of passion in their pop. The two brothers who started it all bring their high energy, feel good pop rock sound to The Sound. What's up, Jeff and Jon? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Who do you have with you today?
So we got our drummer Alan Slimak
Okay.
and our bassist Zack Be.
You have no shoes on.
No.
Does that feel comfortable?
Yes.
We want you to be comfortable. So you guys are brothers. How'd you meet these two?
Actually, Craigslist.
Craigslist?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie The Craigslist Killer?
No, I know.
Good. How did you know they were safe?
It was a gamble.
Gamble?
I think it's a bit dangerous. So.
Dangerous. So what do you have up first for us today?
We got our first track off our EP, Make Me Sway.
Make Me Sway.
Yeah.
Do you guys sway when you sing it?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
I'm ready to sway. Take
All
it
right.
away.
Cool.
Sweet.
Since my life is hanging on display, you swear that I'm a canvas in disarray. You want all my time, wasted nights are what I'm fine. So why am I completely so entwined? Always make me sway with these words you say. You always make me sway with these words you say. You always make me sway with these words you say. You always make me sway every day, every day, every day. Change my way of living, but not for me. Always placing you first to all your needs. So what if I resigned? Would your kingdom just decline? Or would you find another by design? No, don't leave me be. You always make me sway with these words you say. You always make me sway with these words you say. You always make me sway with these words you say. You always make me sway every day, every day, every day. What do you mean? Would you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no? What do you mean? make me sway with these words you say. Ooh, always make me sway with these words you say. Ooh, always make me sway every single day.
With Skyline Hotel, DC's rising indie pop rock band, so stick around for more of the sound. Welcome back to The Sound. I'm Britt Waters with Skyline Hotel, one of DC's rising indie bands. Guys, what happened at the Skyline Hotel that made you name your band after it?
It was actually the premise of that particular band name. It's about just going at, looking at Skyline Hotel, the hotel, and be like, yeah, that seems cool.
It just
but
seems
no, I'm joking. That's not the premise of it. But yeah, it was definitely something that just kind of triggered in my mind.
Have you guys performed there?
No.
That's
That'd
crazy.
be cool to
You
perform
have
at
to
the pool
perform.
parties.
Yeah,
Isn't that what they're known for, the pool parties?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been, but I would go
God.
if Skyline Hotel was performing at Skyline
Hotel.
Hotel. So you guys grew up together. Have you always done music together?
Yeah, since we started, I was like 13. You were what, like?
I don't know,
I don't even
16,
know.
17.
Yeah, and so now we've been doing like 10 years together ever since we grew up, and then now we brought these guys in like 2 years ago.
You guys never have like a sibling rivalry going on?
Oh God, it's too much.
No, not really. He was really good at lead guitar, and I just like strumming and singing. So I mean, that's how it balanced out.
Never any fights?
No.
Sure.
they know all about it.
So when they joined in, how did that change the band?
Oh, it changed it a lot. Because originally we were a lot more like pop.
Yeah, a lot more acoustic.
A lot more acoustic, singer-songwriters.
Yeah, more singer-songwriter stuff. And now, when we brought Alan and Zack in, they definitely brought this new groove to it. And Zack used to play just the bass, and now he plays the bass and keys.
Okay.
So he's doing two things at once.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what kind of music would you say that you guys stay true to?
Oh man, I mean, I think I'm always just like in that pop rock groove. That's just always what I'm into. And we're still like, that's still our sound, but we've just kind of evolved to be a little bit more edgy, less like radio pop rock and more musician heavy.
I like Edge.
Yeah.
What do you listen to?
Oh man, too many things. But I mean, I guess, so I started off playing guitar because of classic rock. So
Really? Okay.
yeah, so like Zeppelin, Clapton and all that stuff. And so that's really what got the whole guitar thing with me going. But then growing up in the 90s, that's like a sensitive, emotional kind of period. And so I always had that, that sensitive side. And so I guess that's what gets our sound. It's that guitar-driven sound with that more emotional pop rock, and kind of blends it together.
What are you listening to?
A lot of indie rock, a lot of just like kind of like lesser, like more low-key stuff, because they have more, a less polished sound. And yeah, my spectrum is all over the place. Like I listen to bachata and like salsa.
Really?
They have like really good like grooves. Like bossa nova has like really nice. Like,
I would never
grooves.
guess that.
Yeah.
Would you ever like incorporate that somehow?
Yeah, I actually do. I do play it from time to time. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
So is DC welcoming to your type of music?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. The DC music scene is just very eclectic. It's like they have like your experimental rock, and you have just like everything going on. Go-go, for instance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you been to a go-go?
I have, actually.
Not.
You haven't?
No, is it worth going to?
Yes, we have to
It's
set
really
that up.
fun.
Okay.
It's really
You can
fun.
need to be like him and not wear shoes, no shoes, just like
Very
bring water bottles, like be ready.
It's a riot.
It's a riot.
Oh man.
But that's interesting because I always wonder, like, who's your key audience? Because everyone goes out in DC and just says, oh, this is a nice club. Let's just go in here and see who's performing.
Oh man. You know, it's probably like just the younger crowd. I feel like the younger people might like that pop rock, kind of like Ed Sheeran. People really dig him, and so we're
I
kind of
love Ed Sheeran.
exactly. There you go. Younger people love that stuff. So I think that's the audience we try to target.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
Do you guys in a zone when you perform? Like, what are you thinking about? Do you black out or are you just like focused?
Oh man.
Because it seems like a party. Like when you guys just perform, I was ready to like run in and just start. But I was like, okay, relax, you're at work.
No, yeah, you kind of just lose yourself. You just totally forget you're there, and it's weird when you're in that flow. You know about flow. And you're just like kind of you're transported into this whole other world, and then you don't know that you're actually in there. You're just lost in the music. It's a great feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you guys have for day jobs?
Oh, I'm a network systems engineer.
Really? Do they know about your secret life?
They do. I try to keep it on the DL, but it's just
He's
like,
really shy about this
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm really shy. Like I really don't talk about it.
No way!
but-
You don't seem shy at all.
Oh no, yeah, but that's just a different life, you know. And then my personal life is my personal life. So,
Okay, how
yeah,
about you?
for sure.
I work at a physical therapy clinic.
Okay.
And then I also teach guitar and piano, actually.
Really? You're a music teacher?
Yeah.
Do you feel like kids still have that passion to play instruments and things like that? Or is it like the band geek stereotype?
No, I mean, I teach all kinds of kids, like from dorks to cool kids.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I think music's universal. Yeah. It doesn't
When
really
did you
matter.
know that you wanted to do this professionally?
Oh, so it was a huge dilemma, and having like a lot of family pressure to go into, you know, do a real career with like medicine.
real
or,
career,
Yeah, a real
yeah.
career, whatever that means. And so there was a lot of pressure with that, and I was going to go to med school for a long time. And so I went to college, I did all the, you know, got good grades, whatnot. And then it was until the last semester of college that we were recording our first EP, and I would spend like 12 hours a day in the studio. And for
Wow.
like 7 months, like every day. And then I was like, to be able to be so passionate about something, to really love what you're doing like that, that's what I got to do. And because I don't care much for going to med school and whatnot.
No shade on school, but I'm glad you followed your passion and skipped down on med school to hang out with these crazy guys and make awesome music.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We're going to get back to that awesome music. When we come back, the music of DC pop rock band Skyline Hotel will be performing right here on The Sound. Britt here with our guest today, Skyline Hotel, with their fusion of feel-good pop rock. One critic said the band's shimmer and sparkle is a joy to behold. You guys have gotten a lot of good critiques around the DMV. I want to get right to the music because I'm like ready to rock out. I'm wearing pants today. I'm going to party. What do you have up next?
We got A Love I Won't Mind. It's the closing track off our latest EP.
All right, take it away.
Sweet.
Day and night, conversations run dry, but I keep pushing it, hoping I will find sparks of light crackling in the sky. But the flames ain't never is meant to be will come eventually. Maybe I should take my time, I'll take my time. If I don't force myself through lies, then someday that I will find love I won't mind. Rushing in, colors are all rosy red. With someone I hardly know, I'll just let it roll. It feels so strange when my heart's not arranged. This happens again and again and again. Whatever it is meant to be will come eventually. Maybe I should take my time, I'll take my time. If I don't force myself through lies, then someday that I will find love I won't mind. Take my time for a love I won't mind. I'll take my time. I'll take my time. I'll take my time for a love that I won't mind. I won't mind at all.
Our guest, Skyline Hotel, and for all of you watching, I'll see you back here for the next party, the next time on The Sound. See ya.